Hello guys, it's Farmer Beavis once again, and today we're gonna take a look at the Alligator RS3000. Yeah, this is a sugar beet and potato chopper or chipper. Yeah, why would you want to chip up your potatoes or sugar beets? And I'm not talking about the potato chips you buy at the supermarket. No, the reason behind it is when you chuck whole sugar beets, or let me get over there, whole potatoes in there into the biogas facility. At least what it will do in real life is that, yeah, you will have to move that stuff about quite a bit and get your comps or your propellers in there going for a very long time until the stuff actually starts being broken down and being processed. And this is why usually when sugar beets or stuff like that is put into the biogas, they are chopped up. And yeah, we're gonna take a look at how this works in the game now. Yeah, we're gonna get into a little deeper here. Gonna start up, of course, and here we go. Yeah, we're gonna drive underneath the trigger, and you see the trigger loads the shovel directly. It has a capacity of 3,300 liters, and yeah, as I said, you can either use sugar beets or potatoes in there, doesn't matter. So yeah, just wouldn't recommend eating the potato chips that come out of this thing, because yeah, don't know how tasty they will be. But enough of the crappy jokes. Meanwhile, I have positioned the thing over the trailer, and now when you press B, you see that the stuff gets chipped up, and we have a nice little animation here, and the stuff gets pulled through there. And if we wait for processing, you now see even the little chopper there moving. And of course we have to turn it off before we get a new load. But first we're gonna take a look at what this left us with, or what this turned our sugar beets into. I'm gonna back up to the trailer, and you see we now have 4,124 units of silage in there. Of course, in the real world you don't get silage from it. You would get, yeah, chopped up sugar beets or chopped up potatoes, but would be very difficult to implement an extra fruit type just for that matter into the, not only into the biogas. I mean, that would be pretty easy, but then you would have to, yeah, draw new fill planes for it, and yeah, put it in all the trailers, and then you would have the problem again that some trailers or shovels wouldn't accept it. And yeah, so I guess the way the modders took to make that stuff turn into silage is, yeah, a good compromise between realism and still working within the boundaries that the game allows. And yeah, we're gonna get a second load here if I ever can find the trigger at the weird angle that I'm going in now. There we go. Yeah, so yeah, and since this stuff turns into silage, of course, it now gives you, yeah, more solid content for your BGA to work with, and yeah, in the end allows you to make more money quickly. So if you have a lot of sugar beets, and the prices of sugar beets are down at the moment, or you want to run your biogas and sugar beets exclusively, this is maybe something to look at. Yeah, in the real world this is how they do it as well. They chop that stuff up and then throw it into the biogas, because of course it allows the stuff to be broken down more easily. Okay, and now we have 8,000 liters in there. We're gonna drive over to our biogas, and if you wonder why the leap here is, yeah, taking its sweet time to accelerate, I'm of course using the drive control, and I have the throttle limited to a certain percentage because I don't like the jumping and the rapid acceleration that the Leap has. I mean, it's nice if you need to get going when you drive it on the road or something like that, but for working around the yard, I rather prefer more gentle acceleration. Also allows for preciser unloading over trailers and stuff like that. But enough drive control limiter talk. We have reached our destination, which is the little biogas here on the Auenbach map. Yeah, we're just gonna pull up here. I hope I can somewhat get in the right position. No. And we're back, guys. Sorry, took me 3 tries to get the tipper in the offloading trigger for some reason, and then I must have, on a failed attempt, I must have nudged the conveyor belt and therefore nudged the little New Holland around so that it wasn't over the BGA trigger anymore, and that is why we have slightly less in the tipper now, because some went on the conveyor belt, and when I readjust the conveyor belt, of course it went into the feed bunker. But as you see, we have in our feed bunker, yeah, about 7,000 units or 17 meters cubed. And now I'm gonna tip the rest on the conveyor belt. For some reason the tipper never tips towards the conveyor belt. I don't know what's up with that. And yeah, then we see now we have the rest of the stuff in there, the 7,200 something units we had in the tipper, and it's now processed in the biogas as silage. And of course you can also use the silage to either feed your animals or make total mixed ration for the animals. So in theory you now can also use the sugar beets for feeding your animals. Yeah, that is about all for this mod spotlight. Yeah, as always, I thank you guys for your time, and I catch you later.